sound defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Darnold has the connection to Jones. Space past the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the set. Going again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Darnold looking to throw. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. But not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
He'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice return there, 15 yards gained. And the Lions more than happy to take over in enemy territory. First down throw from Goff. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Off play action, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's a bit earlier than we're used to typically seeing a QB sneak called, Kate. And even with the surprise factor, the defense, well, they didn't make it easy on him.
Now a run with Wright. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 7. Now they've got some options here on 4th down.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get into space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
4th and 3, drive on the line. They'll go for it, Goff. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle, and someone stepped in, it's intercepted! Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They go play action with Goff. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Darnold now to throw. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Laporta with the grab. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, it's Goff. It's caught at the 4. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates now for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Chandler now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. Forced out to his right. On the move. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions ballooning the first half lead even further. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Even after a solid 6 yards on that play, still a long ways to go here on third down. To throw, here's Darnold. That's completed right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Lions. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue dominating in our opening half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure on its way. Able to find Hawkinson.
Here we go.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He fields this at the 18. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Lions. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making this a laugher before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Darnold. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He sends this one to the end. They connect on the deep shot. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Point after, up and good from Bates. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running right, this is Jones. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Goff setting to throw. This is complete to Patrick. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Montgomery. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They'll run it with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. David Montgomery with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Jones reels it in. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Darnold. Has the connection to Jones. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. third down. Here's Jones. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This up. They'll get first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's sack number 2 for this guy, and we've got plenty of game left for him to keep wrecking it. And this is where offensively now you've got to do something. You've got to make an adjustment. You've got to slide to him. You've got to chip to him because this defensive end has been a nightmare.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to take over with some excellent field position. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Goff back to throw. Gets this one to Patrick. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll come up first and 10. From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Another drive coming up for this offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Darnold. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jones. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Jones once more. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the carry, this is Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Throwing again, it's Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered. I
like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Goff to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Goff. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
4th down, Goff throwing. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Able to find Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The home teams and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Sending a receiver left. First down throw from Goff. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
They go play action with Goff. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. One of the tight ends in motion left. Goff on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Depth brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on 1st. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. This is Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. They'll run the draw with Jones. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The home teams are being led back. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a really good game, right, partner? And we're just fortunate that we were here to finally see it fall. He's the first ever to throw 8 touchdowns in a single game. After the sack, another pass on second down. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Ball at the 33 for first down. A give up the gut to Montgomery. Still finding room past the 45. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates now for the point after. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot at this extra point here. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Here's Darnold to throw. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fielded just beyond his 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The home team's down running back. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Off play action, Goff. Has the connection to right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the first. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. They're going play action. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. So now they have third and short. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Goff now on third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Headed out right. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. To throw, here's Darnold. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. From the 43. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Darnold looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. On now comes their punter. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. It's up. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Goff on first and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. Stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Lions are running them out of the building. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Point after up and good from Bates. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Going the other way, Lions have it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
On 3rd and goal, Goff buying some time right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense running back out now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points at 1 out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Chandler now on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions.
That
They were afraid
ass.
to keep running up that score to the point that records came and went
I
on
had
the
to
way
do
to
that
victory.
for my girl.
Their point total,
Her
Brock,
team lost
actually
this year,
eclipsed the old record
and I
of
appreciate
72
that.
points in a game, which was held by Washington since 1966. Now a new record stands, one of the great offensive showings we have ever seen. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.